We're here with Nelly Stharre. Nelly, if you can tell us how, as an artist, you think you can contribute to the effort to end violence against women?
I think there's so many ways an artist can contribute, especially being in the spotlight and being able to send out the messages to the young people. We already know that young people look towards artists for to influence them. Or they don't look toward, but we naturally influence them through our music and so on. So we actually have an advantage in contributing something positive to our community, our society. So I believe it's important that we are conscious of the messages we put out in music, especially towards violence, towards what happened with young children and women. So, it's always a privilege to be here and participate in this. And when I leave here, I'm going to share it with my other singer brothers and sisters back home and show them how they too can contribute to making society a better place to live.
Okay, we know that you've already started, been associated with the campaign, and you've done some work in your native Dominica. What other plans can you tell us for what you'll be doing as next steps?
Definitely for this year, Lime had approached me about doing the Peace and Love concert again. And what the Peace and Love concert is, basically getting some of the major groups in Dominica to contribute their services free of charge to create awareness to have a non-violent society. So the artists and the bands, they come out and they put on this massive free concert on the Bayfront, and Lime sponsors stage, sound, everything, so there's like no expenses. And also that's on the 10th, that's the last day of the 16 days of activism, which is Human Rights Day. And this year on the 2nd of December, alongside the Gender Bureau and DNCW, we're putting on a massive concert to raise funds to build a safe house for women or children who are being victimized by violence, and which is a first step. As you know, Dominica does not have a place that women or children or anybody experiencing those things can go for safety or rehabilitation.
Okay, why is it that you chose to be associated with the Secretary General's campaign, UNiTE to End Violence Against Women?
Well, I didn't choose; it chose me. Like my mission in life, I was observing that even my song "Peace and Love," which happens to be a theme song, it's something I wrote in high school, and a couple of years later I recorded it and it came on my album. But it's always something I was conscious of, that you have the power within your music, And so when they came to me and asked me to be part of this campaign, I was thrilled because it actually gives me an opportunity to make a difference in a big way. Another thing that I forgot to mention is that alongside with two other artists in Dominica, Rasmo, who is also a coordinator of the Pink and Blue project, you can check it up on the internet, which is Crime in Exchange for Arts. And what we do is we go, and also Rastrevi, we go into the schools, the high schools, and we do this program with the young kids. And what we do is we teach them to express themselves through art. We ask them, for example, what affects you in school? What are the things you don't like about your country? What are the things you don't like about the world? And you write it down, and then when they finish, they have to express it through art, whether it's singing or drama or poetry, whatever it is. And it teaches young people how to express themselves rather than to build it up and to embrace violence, anger, etc., etc. And I'm really excited about it because for the first time the government is endorsing it and is sponsoring it, and I feel like we have accomplished something positive.
Thank